electric car maker Tesla is facing more accusations of sexual harassment. The lawsuits filed in Alameda County allege an unwanted sexual culture at the company's Fremont plant, along with other facilities.
Crown 4's Dan Thorn is talking with an attorney representing 6 women making these claims. And Dan joins us live from our newsroom tonight with more on this. Dan.
Pam and Ken, these accusations come just a day after Tesla's CEO Elon Musk was named Time's Person of the Year. The lawsuits allege the women were subjected to constant sexual harassment at the workplace, and while complaints were made about this behavior, nothing was done. Rampant sexual harassment, including catcalls and unwanted touching, are at the center of new lawsuits against Tesla. Current and former female employees described the factory floor of the company's Fremont plant as a crude frat house.
The rampant harassment is really very reminiscent of like what a 1970s construction zone might be like, or the kind of archaic environments that used to exist in some workplaces.
Attorney David Lowe is representing 6 women who filed the harassment suits. 5 of them worked in Fremont, while 1 worked at a service center in Southern California. In one suit, a Tesla worker named Michaela Coran accused her supervisor of telling her she had a, quote, big butt and that she should dance, along with other brazen sexual comments. A separate suit filed on behalf of Alize Brown, who worked the night shift at the Fremont factory, alleges a colleague would call her a, quote, cow who was milking after she had given birth.
One of the hardest things for our clients is that in some cases it was leads or supervisors who are participating in the harassment, and our clients as a result felt that they had nowhere to turn.
Lowe and his clients believe the toxic culture at Tesla has been inspired by the tone from the top. Outspoken CEO Elon Musk, who has taken a liking to Twitter to make major announcements, has also been accused of sharing sexist views on the platform. In October, Musk suggested starting a new university called the Texas Institute of Technology and Science. The name breaks down into a sexual acronym. The lawsuits are seeking 3 outcomes: accountability, compensation, and putting a stop to this behavior at Tesla.
It's really incumbent upon Tesla to step up and rectify the situation and put a stop to the harassment and create a safe working environment for its employees.
The new lawsuits come after a jury decided in October that Tesla should pay a black ex-employee more than $130 million for ignoring racism at its Fremont plant. Tesla has 30 days to respond to these lawsuits, and we've reached out to the company for comment, and as of this report, they have not responded. Reporting live in the newsroom, Dan Thorn, Crown 4 News.